Good morning, Faithful Transportation. It is a great Friday morning, and I am here with your very brief weekly training. As always, a reminder the mission of Faithful Transportation is that every student feels valued and has a safe run to school. And we do that by our three core values, which are safety, professionalism, and connecting first. My two housekeeping items this morning. The first one is please let dispatch or Jen know if there's timing that needs to be changed on a run sheet. Um, because we've had a lot of subs in the last week, and we found that on some of the runs, what is actually happening on the run is different than what's on the run sheet. Please let us know. You're not in trouble for saying that, but it does really help us know what's going on. So when there's a substitute or when there's an issue, we just know what's happening on the vehicles. So that's number one. And then number two, even though it was almost 60 degrees yesterday, I think it was 58 degrees in the afternoon, there will be ice and snow and all those things coming up. So please make sure to check your van if there's an ice scraper in it. As of last year, there were ice scrapers in every single one of those vans, but I would rather know now that you either can't find your ice scraper or there is not one in there. So please check your van today or Monday, preferably today, and let dispatch know if you cannot find an ice scraper in your van, and we will get you one. So this morning, we have Faith, who is going to share a pretty cool story that happened how long ago?
About 2-3 weeks.
2 or 3 weeks ago. So here's Faith.
Good morning. This happened. I am, first of all, a mid-run substitute, and I had a mid-run that day to pick up a young man in the city. I'm terrified of the city, and I decided I put his address in my phone and was ready to go. He got in my van. I said good morning to him, and he sat down, very quiet, didn't say a word to me. And then we proceeded out. I made 2 turns, and my phone went black. The app locked up on me and went black. So I pulled over to the side of the road and I said to him, I will get you home, I promise. And I'm playing with my phone, trying to get the app back without looking like I'm scared to death because I don't know where I'm at. And I get this tap twice on my shoulder, and he said, use my phone. And hands me his phone. I hold it up between the seats so that I can see the phone and he can see me having his phone. And I get him home. When he gets home, I said to him, thank you very much for this, because I don't know the city, and you trusted me enough to get you home, and you helped me with your phone. Some kids would not have done that. I really, really appreciate your help. He didn't say a word. He just smiled and got out of the van. But what that told me was this young man had a heart that could touch, that I had touched. And he was very happy to be home, as I was glad to have him home. But it just warmed my heart to see the good in this young man, because he didn't have to tap me on the shoulder and let me use his phone. He could have let me suffer. But of course, he would have suffered too, because he wouldn't have gotten home right away. But I am so grateful for this job, because it's taught me that as a country girl that the city kids are not what they are made up to be. And I am learning that I have more confidence in myself. I just am honest with the kids when they get on the van, and they're honest with me. So, what can I say except have fun with these kids, be honest, be sincere, be real, and you will get rewarded 10 times over. Have a great day. Bye.
That was a wonderful story. Thank you, Faith. Thank you. So I love the cooperation, and Faith, I appreciate your vulnerability in sharing that, and how the student you had he exceeded your expectations. I don't think I need to say this, but I do want to say that overall, we shouldn't be using other students' phones. Obviously, this is a beautiful story, and that student did the right thing, and Faith did the right thing in the moment. But I think since this is a video that's going out, I need to make sure that I say that clearly, that we shouldn't be using students' phones. But I don't want to take away from how wonderful that story is, and how great Faith is as a driver. So have a great week.